Coming to you live from an undisclosed location. Well, maybe not so undisclosed. In South Florida. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding with my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. Well, here we are. Hello, everybody, and greetings from the comet. I think I'm gonna call it the comet. The comet. It's a nice short name. The bar is officially open. Anyway, here we have, one of my old-time favorites from Delaware. Dogfish Head 90 Minutes IPA. And I got a bottle opener from Pelican. Yeah, Pelican Brewing in Oregon. This is the one from Oregon, right? I don't want to. Born at the beach. So cheers, everybody. This is the good stuff. Anyway, Raul Medina. Oh, it's I clicked at the moment it moved. Don't you hate that? Raul Medina, happy Friday. Robert and Illy, hey, the RV DJ. Karen DeVries from Dunedin. No, yeah, Dunedin. Anyway, Young Dave here. Hello, your Pelican Heads. Greetings from beautiful Monterey, California. Monterey is a beautiful town. We want to go back. Earth Alex, I'm riding in my RV. Yep. Daniel Ruiz, TN Montemar, MTM Mark. Don't forget to hit the like. Yep, absolutely. Lorna Mackenzie, hello there. Jen on Wheels, you are in the trend. Yes, we are. Yes. This is kind of like a shakedown local trip, if you will. And I was certain this campground had propane because I want to fill up the propane tanks, see if the problem is the propane. Maybe it's not. It says half, but who knows? But no, they don't have propane anymore here. So there's a gas station about 2 miles away that we're gonna go tomorrow and see if we can get propane. Remy Pasión, Robert is here. Actually, there is a fruit stand about 20 minutes away that is called Robert is Here. Nate Dog Adams, can I have a Coke? Went back out to like. Yeah, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and comment below. Happy Friday, Robert and Lily from Max Melendez. Hey, Donovan. It is official, man. The PeliCruise is happening. Yeah, everybody, I wanted to Donovan is here. Well, we've been at this for about a year, and I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. And last week we were talking about it, and I'm like, let's do it. Let's do a PeliCruise. And if you guys are interested, by the way, hello, Mr. CLT in the house. I'm gonna drop a link right now in the chat. So you guys, I'm after the fact, I'm gonna put it in the video description, so you guys can check it out. That's the link, and I'm gonna pin it to the top, so it stays there. That's the link to the PeliCruise, which is this right here. It's just it's gonna be a cruise. It's gonna happen by just before Halloween, and it goes from Miami to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic, and then from Puerto Plata goes to Bimini. And I'm interested in this cruise mainly because these are two places where I've never been. And if you go to that page, you see video about the cruise. Of course, Donovan is organizing the whole thing. ELK Travels. So it's from Friday, October 24th through Wednesday, October 29th. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It seems like a nice, fun ship. Virgin. I've always been interested in cruising on Virgin. And by the way, great name for an Italian restaurant. It's called what's it called? Now I lost it. Anyway, uh, yeah, I've been scrolling through this and now I can't find it. Anyway, they have the pizza place, Lick Me Ice Cream, the social club. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you guys want to hang out with us for about 5 days here in the Caribbean, uh, let's do it. And hopefully we got at least 10 cabins, right? And check it out. We gotta get some pelican head hats. Yeah, I'm gonna revamp that merchandise store soon. Oh wow, you're gonna visit the Dominican Republic? Yeah, Earth Alex. I've never been to the Dominican Republic. I've been meaning like everybody in Miami has been to Punta Cana except me. So yeah. Steve M, are you gonna watch the planets tonight? We saw Mars, Jupiter, and Venus last night from Ocala. I don't know. There's a bunch of, and that's why I'm using cellular. I thought I was gonna be able to use the new Starlink here, and no. Yeah, I got the Starlink Mini for. I think I'm gonna call it Comet. Did I say that? It's just a short, easy to remember name. Are you sitting in the captain's chair, rotating around? Looks fantastic, sir. Yes, this is it. This is my throne here, in the trend. Will there be karaoke on the ship? I'm sure that can be arranged. I'm sure every ship has karaoke. I'm sure they have karaoke on this one. I'm doing the same cruise in a month. Cool. We tried Virgin Cruise back in summer. Loved it. Yeah. Barton's RV. Hello, Robert and the Pelican Heads. Well, hello there. And Michelle K. Trailer traveling. We're trying to get the week off. We've been to Bimini. Make sure you rent a golf cart to tour the island. Okay. We'll definitely try that. Hello, Pete Diaz. Oh man, the chat is. Has the shakedown trip gone well thus far? So far so good. We just arrived here actually a couple hours ago. It's just trying to figure things out. I want to fill up the propane tank, top it off, see if because the only thing we have is a propane problem, and if you guys know anything about propane, the way I'm diagnosing it, if I turn on the stove, and then if either the furnace or the water heater kicks on, the stove goes like really super low, like almost it gets almost put out, and then it comes back up. And I'm thinking there's not enough propane to go around, and that's the problem. So we'll see. But so far, yeah, Rambling Ruben is in the house. Greetings, everyone. Greetings to you and Donovan. Yes, karaoke and private karaoke rooms are available too. I think this is gonna be a real fun cruise, and if you guys are interested, I mean, we're still. This is gonna be in October, so we're still many months away to plan it. And I'm gonna keep announcing it, and hopefully, we can get a nice group of people together and have a great time in the Caribbean. Ecos Skyview. Hi from Scotland, Robert. My wife loves the driving to the West tune and is now a fan. Keep up the good work, traveling friend. No, thank you. I'm glad she does. Let me unpin this message, and I'm gonna pin it again because I wanna make sure you guys knows what it is. There. That's more like it. Let me pin this. Boom. And let me keep reading your messages. Can we take bongos? Hey Donovan, can they take bongos? I know booze are kind of a no-no, but bongos, I don't see why not. Never been out of the country or west of St. Louis. Oh, there you go. Hey, Natalie Driscoll. Hello there. Good evening. I mean, good morning to you. Yeah, the one thing that the on this new or new to us RV, the air conditioner, it's kind of temperamental. It's either cold or not cold. The temperature variation is great, and because it has this loft bed above, like Illy in front of me is it's freezing, and here where I am, the air conditioner doesn't get here all that great. Donovan, passports are not required for this cruise. You can use the birth certificate and photo ID. I still take my passport everywhere just in case. But yeah, that's good. Check the propane regulator. Yeah, I'm gonna call a technician on Monday, and I think that might be it. I mean, I'm still gonna replace the Girard water heater with a Truma, but it's Are you gonna do a plane trip this year like last year when you went to Spain? I really hope so. Then again, it all depends on how my mom continues to. I'm looking for some help, like home health for her. So hopefully. But yeah, I would love to do another trip in Europe, just not in the hot season. Sorry, we missed the chat last Friday. We were getting the old trailer ready to trade in the next day. Yeah, I know you got that new. I'm not gonna say anything. Jason Brady Foy, hello Robert. I've been sick 3 times since January, but I feel better than I have been. We'll be 63 this June 16th. Have a great trip, Robert. Jason Foy from Sire, Oklahoma. I'm talking about not Oklahoma, but this is a totally different state. I got this from Idaho Falls, Idaho. I thought it was going to be a potato, but no, I got this thing, and I had no idea this sort of thing existed. It's goldback.com, and it's like, worth money. It's a goldback bill. This is a half bill. I think it is worth how much? Like $3. I don't know, but hey, it doesn't matter. It's super cool. It's actual gold in here, 24 karat gold, and it. I mean, the value of it is whatever the value of gold is. So, and it's anonymous. I didn't get the name or anything of the person who sent it. So whoever sent this from Idaho Falls, thank you. I really appreciate it. This is super cool. That's all I got at the PO box today. But while we're here in Miami, if you want to send something to us, here's the address where you can send it to. PO Box 145012, Coral Gables, Florida 33114. You can send beer or a letter or postcard or whatever you guys want. Kevin Bentley, thank you for that super chat. I don't have the little bell here. But did you show the trend yet? If not, plans for it? You are obviously not subscribed to my newsletter, but I actually did a video for the newsletter subscribers and the members and the Patreons, but I will be publishing a public tour of the RV soon. I mean, when I did that video was still pristine. By now, I have removed both TV sets, and we're kind of making it our own. It's gonna take a while, but thank you, Kevin, for that super chat. Jim in DC is here too. Leslie Evans, are you planning on putting solar on the trend for boondocking? Yes, and our friend Remy is working on a solution for that. I think I can put like 800 watts here, like without and still have a little room to spare. And I think we're gonna put like, I don't know if 600 or 800 amp hours of battery. I wanna actually more than the solar. I wanna max out on the battery because this is a rig that is probably gonna be driven almost every day. This is like a more like a cruiser than an RV. I'm not gonna be boondocking in the middle of the desert for 6-7 days in a row. That's not gonna happen in this rig. So I'm more interested in battery because if I drive around for 3 hours, let's say, and I have a DC to DC converter. Let me get rid of the. You guys already took note of the PO box, right? I could charge those batteries at least a little bit while driving that much. So yeah. Who's Ja? Hi guys, happy Friday. Hope everyone is well. Why does Mini Teeny look different? LOL. Well, we're not in Kansas anymore. We're not in Mini Teeny anymore. So this is moving forward. Earth Alex, I hope you visit Puerto Rico again. Yes, and I think it was you who told me that you can. They have like campgrounds in Puerto Rico. So last time we were in Puerto Rico, we did actually something unique that you cannot do anymore. We went to the Arecibo Observatory, which got destroyed by Hurricane Maria. I think that was like the last nail on it on the coffin. It wasn't like it was falling apart already, but yeah. Hello, Comet has a nice ring to it. Yes. The other day I was looking at it. It's silver, and let me give you my thesis for Comet here. Because comets usually have these funky orbits, and once some of them take like 70 years, like the Halley comet. Some of them take more, and they travel all over the cosmos, all over the solar system, and every number of years they come back to Earth, and that's kind of what the long-term plan is, right? Spend several months out there, and then circle back to Miami for a few, and then go on orbit again. And it's a nice short name. Like I could see myself like, all right, let's get on the comet, and it's like clunker, like the clunker. It was two syllable. You can put the pronoun, the not the pronoun, the clunker, or you can just say clunker, comet, or you can say the comet. It's either or. So that's kind of El Mandalorian. This is the way. It is going to be fun visiting sites that didn't allow RV parking. I recall you visiting cities where they had great restaurants and you had to leave due to parking. Yeah. And places in the Keys, like for example, and this is a trip that probably one of the maiden voyages. Well, there's only one maiden voyage, right? But one of the first trips, I want to go down to the Keys and try to do the things that we used to do when we were going down to the Keys, like with the car. Like in Key Largo, we're gonna stop at Denny's Latin Cafe and have a Cuban coffee, and I think we can park with this. It's like diagonal parking, and if we stick out a little bit in the back, it's not a big deal. Then we can go for lunch at Keys Fisheries in Marathon. They don't allow trailers, but they don't say anything. There's a fairly large parking lot. I could probably fit in a regular spot and not, block anything. And that kind of thing, like the Buzzards Roost, probably not. That has a very small, tight parking lot. But other places, and that's kind of the theme with this, do like the trip and stop in 3 or 4 different places, and then go somewhere for the night. And if we have enough solar and batteries, we can boondock it for like 2 or 3 nights in a row, and then stay at a place. And we need laundry, we need full hookups. Let's stay 1 night or 2 nights at a nice KOA, and FTRV Denny. Hi Robert, I'm in the middle of working right now, but just wanted to jump in and say hello. Well, hello to you. Hey, Seth is here. Larry Mormino. Hello, Robert from Norman, Oklahoma. Where are you going to come to Oklahoma City? We have a lot here to visit. I was in Oklahoma City, I believe that was during the 2019 trip. It may have been 2018. I wish Dylan was here because he would know. I'm waiting for you to build that huge skyscraper in the middle of town. I'm kidding. We're gonna go there soon, probably. Well, actually, we're doing Route 66 this spring if all goes well. And I do believe Route 66 goes through Oklahoma City. So we're gonna visit. I want to do that. You guys have like that river. It's like kind of like the San Antonio River walk, but a little shorter, like in Bricktown. I want to do that and do more. When I was there, I was by myself, so I didn't do all that much. But now I'm going with Ely, so we can like enjoy and party and do all that kind of good stuff. Oh, my mom is here, says Ely. Yes. Let me read one more. Hey, from Canada, just wondering if you play all the instruments in your theme song. It's really catchy. Yes, I do. The Comet is the first commercial was the first commercial jet airliner. There you go. That settles it. It is the Comet. TN Mark. Thank you for that super chat. Today is my dad's 93rd birthday. He passed in 2020. He lit the fire of my love for travel and it's stoked with every new video. Well, may his legacy live on with you and the travels. And once you get the bug, man, it lasts forever. Palm Bay Jacks fan, hello Robert. I see your captain chair spins around to your streaming desk. Yeah, I love this, and this is the one thing that prevented me from buying one of the classic Class C's with a big cab over in the front, like the Ford or the Chevy. They don't, and Mercedes usually these chairs are a little lower than the cab. So in the ProMaster, Fiat Ducato, same thing. They're at the same level as the rest of the rig, and that's really great. You need to get drone footage of Comet crossing the bridge for the intro of the episodes. It will be in, yeah, definitely. And this was, yeah, we need to do a, but I need to do the picture of me, waving from the window. And by the way, everybody say hello to my mom. My mom is here. My mom is here. Seth, Traveling River, congrats on 271 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers and the Class C. Looking forward to a new round of adventures. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Yeah, this is as you guys, those of you who have been here for a long time, this was my dream. It's a dream come true. By the way, this is not part of my deal with Winnebago. I actually bought this, and it's a 9-year-old rig that we're gonna modernize as much as possible. And by the way, Barry Jones, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Thank you so much. I would like to do a Route 66 road trip, Earth Alex. Yes, Route 66 is gonna be probably the maiden voyage, like the big long voyage for this one. Raul Medina, fake river walk. LOL, San Antonio is the river expert. Oh man. Bob Leach, isn't that old banjo hard to keep in tune? I would love to learn how to play the banjo like the real thing. The banjo that I play is like on the keyboard. But anyway, I found a cool 1959 Route 66 travel brochure at an antique shop yesterday, sponsored by the American Highway Association. There you go. And in 59, it was still kicking. I mean, by then, Eisenhower had been to Germany and he saw the Autobahn and he's like, man, we have to have something like this in America. And then we created the interstate highway system, which, according to Paul Thurrott, was it Paul or Jack? The NBC guy. Thanks to the interstate highway system, now it is possible to travel across the country without seeing anything, which is not necessarily true. Some highways like I-70 are very scenic, but yeah, you kind of miss all the towns and all the good stuff. Christopher Olson, I didn't know you spoke Spanish, man. Hola, madre de Robert. Saludos desde Suecia. And here we go. Why is this thing not refreshing for me? Jen on Wheels, thank you for that super chat. Our youngest is turning 8 on Monday. Could you please give a birthday shout out to Tyler? Well, happy birthday, dear Tyler. Happy birthday to you. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Charles Kuralt, thank you very much, young Dave. My memory falters sometimes. These days I have like Google assisted memory. If I don't remember something, I could always like Google it real quick, boom. But certain facts that are not all that important for daily life, I tend to forget. If you give a membership every month, I'm gonna be giving a membership on the next video. 5 memberships. Because I get 5 free ones on the first of the month. Wake up, wake up. If the first of the month, get up, get up. Seth, congrats on dream come true. You have been an inspiration for so many, and you deserve all the best that comes your way. Thank you so much, Seth. And we gotta come see you. Maybe on the maiden voyage, because in order to do Route 66, we do have to get to Chicago first, and we're gonna visit family in Ackworth. We're gonna visit good old friends in Waynesville. I'll probably stop by my cousin Juan's in Louisville. And you're kind of somewhere along the way. So, not only a couple of words from my high school time 30 years ago, I have no idea how correct that was. It was good. It was good. It was good, Christopher. Uh, Bob Leach, does anyone in this chat know anything about the planetary alignment tonight? Which way to look to view? Time of viewing? I really haven't done much research, man. Although at some point I want to buy me one of those reflector telescopes so I could see the planets and all that. It's been another dream of mine, and I'm gonna make it happen at some point. It's just priorities, right? My first job in college was in Key Largo at the Bay Resort. Fun times. Hey, that's a cool job to have, you know. My first job was at Winn Dixie, you know, taking the shopping carts and putting them back in where they belong, and that kind of thing, and filling up shopping bags. Mom says, thanks for all the greetings. Love. Yeah, Mom, look up for the comet. Well, the comet is on the ground for now, but the comet is going to be flying soon. Oh, Brody is here too. El Mandalorian. Have you done kayaking in the caverns of Kentucky? No, I haven't. I didn't really know that was a thing, but I'll look it up because I mean we did Cumberland Falls. I was still kind of limping. That was the maiden voyage for Minitini 4. I can't believe it's been like 2 years. You know, I've had Minitini 4 for 2 years. Do a nice telescope would make a nice Christmas present, Illy, says Bob Leach. I don't know. I've been thinking of one of those Celestrons with that you know they go like automatically, but we just need to make the time first. Have you been tracking the USS America ship? I know it passed Miami recently. Yeah, I saw pictures. I should have gone to Miami Beach just to see it. I'm sure it was visible. Someone took a picture from, I believe it was Fort Lauderdale, where you could see like the icon of the seas and the USS America like crossing each other. So I have my telescope out, but the comet is below my horizon right now. Is Hell Bob coming back around? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Well, I hope to live long enough so I can see Haley again. The first time Haley came out, I think it was 86, maybe 87. And that was in Cuba, and supposedly from the southern coast of Cuba, you could see it like just above the horizon. So we actually traveled to the easternmost part of the island and tried to see it at night, but no, it wasn't there. But then again, now we have possibilities to travel a lot further than that. Are you going to explore Chicago again? I just was in Chicago recently. We're gonna go back up to Chicago. Of course, it's one of the great American cities. So yeah, joining late, but this sure looks like a Class C and not Minitini. Well, yeah, it is. Comet. The comet is here. Sergio Stanise. Boa noite, Robert. Sou Sérgio Stanise de Santa Catarina, Brasil. Obrigado pelos conteúdos. Assisto com frequência seus vídeos. Parabéns pelo seu trabalho. Obrigado, Sergio. Obrigado. I don't really speak Portuguese. I can understand it, but that's about it. I mean, and Portuguese and Spanish are so similar. So thank you so much. Um, and I'm glad you like what I do. I know there's an RV culture in Brazil because I have many followers from Brazil, and I know at some point Winnebago actually shipped micro minis to Brazil. So does Winnebago give you any help or resources on your trend? To be honest, I haven't even told him about it. I mean, I did tell Adam about it, but it's not official. It's not this. I'm doing this on my own. Can the new RV tow the mini titty? No. This can only tow about 2,000 pounds, and it's not the whole idea with this is not to tow anything. And I know I'm not gonna be able to park everywhere, but I'm gonna have more possibilities than when I am towing a trailer. Like today, my street in Miami. All of it, they blocked. They're doing some construction, and it was a dead end. With Mini Tini, that would have been a nightmare. With this, I just actually drove a little bit inside of one of my neighbor's driveway, and I just did a 3 point turn, and it's like a large car. I mean, it's incredible. Once you get used to it's a lot easier to drive this than to drive towing a trailer, for sure. If you ever visit New York City again, go explore more Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island. Yeah, I think we've done Manhattan enough justice now. Yeah, and I just have to, most of the big attractions are in Manhattan, right? So I would have to see and to do more research about what is important to see in those areas. We have an RV friend who got to see the latest SpaceX launch. It was a test of the big rocket that they will use to go interplanetary. And I would love, and there's an RV park in Boca Chica, just right next to where they launched Starship. And that is something that I want to do. Hopefully this year, if not next year. I've almost decided that I want to go back to Quartzsite next year, just because this year the trip got cut short so quickly. And there's so much more that I want to see out there. Not Quartzsite necessarily. I'll spend 1 or 2 days there just because it's Quartzsite. But you have the intaglios. I want to go back to the Salton Sea and Slab City. I wanted to do what's it called? Anza Borrego. So many things to see out there along that California desert and Arizona, and the Mojave Desert. There's a place that I saw the other day. Who was it? Tristan was it that did it? That is like the boundary between the Sonoran and the Mojave deserts. So you have in the same place you have saguaros and Joshua trees. I want to go to that place. Comet is considered a jinked airline name. Well, luckily we're not flying anywhere, right? Refills anyone? No, thank you, Sonia. I still have a little bit. I may get a second one today. We're celebrating. There may be two DCs, but only one Jim. Jim in DC. What's the other DC? Is Dylan Reynolds here? No. Robin Winkler is asking, but I'm probably really behind here, right? Talk about the maneuverability of a Class C. It's a trend. This thing has better turning radius than like our Nissan Sentra. Seriously, this thing you turn it and it's like it turns on a dime. It's incredible. I still have to learn my tail swing because I could hit something with that tail. If I'm not so I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm still getting the size of it and all that. But good evening from Stephen Clark. Don't say anything important. I'm heading to the fridge for the second beer. You probably have that beer already because I'm probably really behind. And Fort Cliff, greetings from the Philippines. My wife Hope and son Spencer is watching your live. Take care, safe travels. Well, safe travels to you. And one of these days, man, I need to visit the Philippines. I hear it's a great country, great place to visit, and yeah, maybe in a year or two. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Bill. And Miss Amanda J, the Comet. Bravo on the name choice. I'm excited to see the Comet cruise down. It has a nice ring to it, right? Uh, so now I can be like a rocket man. Can't wait for that trip. And isn't there like a comet, one of those muffler mans? It's like the comet guy. I saw it on KYD video. My money was on Delta Flyer for the name. Well, Delta Flyer would be good, but we don't want some anything that long, you know. Delta Flyer will be good too. But I think I'm gonna go with the Comet. It's like short, easy. You know, it's something that I'm gonna remember. Like, all right, let's get on the Comet and go to Walmart or something like that. You know. Earth Alex, next year, are you going to fly back to Florida from Arizona to attend the Florida RV show in Tampa? I don't know. I don't know yet. It's early days. Sure, there's Haley and all the others, but only one trendy comet. That's true. Brody, 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 Brody. Thank you for that super chat. How is the cooking in the new RV? I haven't cooked anything here. We're just getting our feet, you know, our toes wet here on this one. Are you thinking about taking the comet to Mexico? Yes, absolutely, Christopher. That's kind of the idea for this RV. This RV, the thing with the Minitini 2, 3, and 4, they were owned by Winnebago with Indiana license plates. I could not take any of those to Mexico. I could take them to Canada because the insurance, the American insurance works in Canada, but not in Mexico. But this one is under my name. I have my Florida license plate. Is it's I can pretty much do anything I want with this, and that's the kind of freedom that I wanted to have. Kevin Bentley, when did you say you're doing Route 66? Don't forget to reserve a full 20 minutes for the 12.8 miles that go through Kansas. Yes. April, May. That's kind of probably from mid-April to like late May. We're gonna do like 2 or 3 weeks on Route 66, maybe even a whole month. Young Dave, Robert, I thought of you while hiking Big Sur this morning. A woman ahead of me on the trail slipped on a rock and broke her ankle. Oh man, that's gonna be painful. I want to go back to Big Sur. Will you drive to Mexico City? I don't know. I doubt it, Alex. Uh, let's go step by step, step by step. Does anybody remember that? Like, show your age. Step by step. Oh baby, we're gonna start with Baja, and then on a second or third trip, we'll make it down to. Actually, we not on this rig, but maybe on something. I've been watching Famagogo. I don't know if you guys know Famagogo. He has a good. He doesn't have that many followers, but he's doing the Pan American Highway on a Winnebago Revel, and man, that's an adventure, and that's I would do the Pan American Highway and do of course Mexico City and many other places, but once you live like United States, Canada, and northern Mexico, you know the touristy parts of Mexico, probably the whole Mexico, where you have dump stations and whatnot, you probably need a cassette toilet. You probably need a more world like a rig. So recently you promised a video about the equipment you've been using. When will we still see that? I'm in the market for new equipment, and the new equipment that I want to buy hasn't come out yet. So when I switch to that new equipment, I'm gonna tell you what I've been using and what I'm gonna start using. The Gemini Giant in Wilmington, Illinois. Yes, that's it. It's not the location. It was at the KYD video, but in a nearby park. I'm sure I have it pinned on my map. Thank you, Desiree. RV cruising. Era Margalitadzi. Did I pronounce that right? Thank you for that super chat. Go visit country of Georgia, Robert. You'll love it. Yeah, not the state, the country. I would love to venture I mean, to almost every country, and it's in a way kind of sad that certain parts of the world we're not able to visit at the moment. Like, I my first job, early '90s, I met this Italian guy. He was a musician, trumpet player, and he had been all over the place, all over the world. And he told me stories in the '70s that he used to go to Iran and play for the Shah and do things like that. And to be honest, I would love to get to know places like that where, I mean, you can jump through hoops and visit, but would you want to, or it is places like that in the world? Uh, but I forgot where I was going with
You
this.
saw the super chat before that one?
There was a
The
super
Brody,
chat.
Brody, Brody.
Yeah, Brody
Oh,
Brody.
you saw it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jim. So with the comet, what are the revised plans for MT1, if any, other than an official Polycam tiny home? Whenever I am able to build something permanent at Polycamp, we're selling Minitini one. Most likely. I don't want to, but it's going to waste there. The other day I did a video of all the stickers I have in the back. I'm gonna release that soon. Robert, Mercury used to have the Comet Caliente back in the 60s. Hey, there's a song there. Love to meet up in Texas, portion of Route 66 at the Big Texans. We could do a meetup at the Big Texan for sure. If we get enough people, I might even try the 72-ounce ribeye. New kids, yeah, that was it. Hey, Dylan, Dylan in the house. Our greeter here. Hi everybody. I have a ride back from McDonald's. I had my usual French fries, chicken McNuggets, and medium Sprite. I like the McNuggets, but I like the chicken McNuggets. It's one of my guilty pleasures. Hey, Lisa, congrats on your new RV. It's nice. Hello from uh, Camp Art, Camp Artscape. P.S. I built Art Deco tiny home cabin. Hello, everybody in the chat. I can't wait to see it, Lisa. Let me scroll down here. The traveling Irishman. Hello there. Hey there, Robert. So you're doing another cruise, huh? I love cruising. I'm cruising in a few weeks out of Sydney, Australia, going north along the east coast. By the way, I pinned a link to the PeliCruise. If this is something that you might be interested in, check it out. Here's the. Oops, what happened here? Oops. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Here's the landing page for the cruise. Let me refresh it, just in case. And our friend Donovan is organizing the whole thing, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Check it out. See all the activities, everything we have. I mean, there's a $200 bar tab that we're gonna have access to, and yeah, this is what I was looking earlier. That's a great name for an Italian restaurant, Extra Virgin, and all kinds of activities. I mean, I'm really stoked because it goes to two places that I've never been to, and that's because most cruises they do the usual stuff, Nassau or the private island, and then they go to Grand Cayman, Cozumel, uh, Jamaica, and this one goes to the Dominican Republic, which is it's one of the few cruises that go to Puerto Plata. So I'm stoked. So check it out. And this is, I mean, we still have time. This is in October, so we're gonna get to hang out, have 5 days together, all the Pelican heads at this cruise. So check it out. Just check out the link pinned in the chat there at the top. Where are you today? It still looks light outside. We're in South Florida. We are very close to the Flagami Studio. This is probably one of the closest RV parks to the Flagami Studio. We don't have too many RV parks in South Florida, so yeah. Amanda J, step by step, gonna get to you. Yep, that's it. What was that? 1990 right there. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What? What happened? No, I think my microphone. I mean, the audio level is a little low. I'll admit it, but it seems to be working. Still have Slinky Stove discounts. Yeah, they even ran out of stock for a couple of days, so it's being a total success. Slinky Stove. Um, check out the link in my website travelingrobert.com. Have you been to Torrance, California? My daughter studied at Long Beach College and now lives in Torrance and works at American Honda Motor Company. I don't think I've been to Torrance. No. Is that an adult only cruise, Robert? Yes, it is. Bob Lish, do you think you and Illy will go to the Sphere in Las Vegas to see Dead and Company? The music never stopped. We went to the Sphere right after it opened. We saw the movie they had. I mean, it's an experience. A little pricey, but it's an experience. I dated extra virgin once, only once. I get it. Comet is a great name. Just never name your RV Uranus. But there's a place. There's a town along Route 66, I believe, that it's called Uranus. Let's call it Uranus, just for fun. You know, from the beginning, this was always one of my favorites. You know your music step by step was 1990. The RV DJ. Well, the RV DJ would know, right? She's the DJ. But yeah, I thought it was like right out of high school or during our senior year in high school, something like that. Seeing Dan Inco in Colorado, I guess, this April for my birthday. Can't wait. We saw postcards from Earth, from the sphere. It was awesome. That's what we saw. Yeah, that's the one that we saw. And it's like a 16K film. It's something. Uh, I mean, you do that sort of thing, and I thought it was overpriced for what it was, to be honest. But it's like Vision Pro, right? You do it just so you can experience the edge of technology. What's gonna be like a normal in maybe 20 years that there's gonna be a movie theater is gonna be like the sphere. I think, you know, maybe even stereoscopic. So what's for dinner tonight? We have no dinner tonight, but we have like serrano ham and manchego cheese. We have two TV dinners. I bought some pita bread, and we have, you know, we don't have any real food. If that's what you're asking. Puerto Plata is a cool city from the traveling Irishman. We just went last month and visited the Bacardi distillery. Bimini Island is great, beautiful beach and resort. I did a video on the resort. I want to check it out because, you know, I've been to, actually, and very few people have been to this island. It's just south of Bimini. It's called Cat Cay, and it's a very private island. I went there to do a gig, you know, with the band, and I did a video. And the people from the island got really pissed that I did a video at their private island. They even wanted me to take it down, and I got it. Yeah, it was. Anyway, early days of the Traveling Robert YouTube channel. Still, Bob Leach, still the greatest vlog you've done. Asheville, North Carolina, when you and Lily walked up the Pride Parade unexpectedly. You had the beam up Scotty look on your face. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, those are the things that make travel interesting, right? Illy like IPA. She likes IPA. She prefers wine or other stuff, but you know. And this is the thing. I prefer other things as well. By the way, Brandon Stargell celebrate. Oh my God, 65 months as a chief pelican head. I mean, you gotta be one of the oldest ones. Oh man, I have a 6 pack of India pressed apple IPA with your name on them. The next time I see you, that's what we had that one day. That one time at band camp, that one day at Cloudland Canyon, if memory serves, you came to visit and you brought that stuff, and it was pretty potent. Yeah, you can actually go to the drive-through. Well, the clearance on some of these drive-throughs are like sometimes seven, or So, how far are you from Pelicamp, or are you in Miami? Miss that part. We're in Miami. It's south of Miami. This is just less than an hour shakedown trip. Just because I thought this campground had propane, and they don't. So now tomorrow I'm gonna have to break camp and go. And that's another test. How quickly or feasible it be for me just to unplug the power and the water and go someplace and come back. Wine all the way, says Illy. No, I like this too. I like my wine. I like champagne.
You were asking me.
Okay. Illy likes the wine. If you ask me, Johnny is my friend. I like my Johnny Walker too. It's low carb. Brandon Stargell, we had a great time. Yes, we did. That was fun. Hey, Remy. Remy, where are you at? We're in South Florida still. We're in South Florida still. A little closer to the Keys than we were at the Flagami studio, but yeah. Is the trend coming to NJ25? You bet. The trend is going to NJ25. Most likely. Eddie Kozlowski. Hey Robert, we would love to wish you both always safe travels in your new toy. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're still getting used to it. 91 months as an executive producer. Okay, that's you beat them all. Thank you, Bob. And thank you so much. Executive producers are, Jen on Wheels. I'm on Team Wine with Illy. Propane issues still, yes, Remy. I'm gonna call. I found the technician, a local one, and he's gonna take probably Monday. Take a look at the propane regulator. I'm gonna. I think that's what it is. But yeah, as I say, more research shall go into this. Are the travel days from Infinity 4 over now? Most likely. She's been a great ship for 2 years. I think we picked up Minitini for like March or April of 23. Any alligator cooking show? Put a little bit of Florida flair on it. I never cooked alligator, but I know a place where they have great alligator bites, and it's actually fairly close to where we are. Illy, what kind of wine do you prefer? Says
Right.
Bob Litch. Bottle of red, bottle of white,
Anything dry.
perhaps a bottle of rosé instead.
Rosé.
You don't like rosé?
Well, I did the Malbec rosé.
Yeah.
That one was good. Okay, any wine.
Anyone? I mean,
No Chardonnay.
we're Cuban, so we're kind of partial to Riojas and Ribera del Dueros. I mean, we'll have a Chianti. We'll have also, good.
I don't like sweet wines.
No, not sweet wines. Yeah, not sweet wines, but like a good Malbec. We love Malbec from Argentina. Uh, yeah, the Shiraz and are a little sweeter. So, I mean, actually I do, and we've had some great ones. A good California Zinfandel, not the white Zinfandel, but the Zen, the actual Zen Really good. Let's go in the Comet and hyperdrive. Yeah, talking about hyperdrive, this thing is not very stable at high speeds. We're installing sumo springs and an anti sway bar soon. So yeah, Red Jaguar is here. Hey, Red Jaguar. Remy doesn't like any wine. I know what you like. I think you like Johnny Walker like me too. Johnny Red, Blue, and Black. The faces of proper beverage
He's
enjoyment.
missing green.
Well, there's a green one too, but I think the sweet spot is the black. The blue is a little above my budget. The red, it's meant to be mixed, so I'll stick with my black. Christopher, Ileana Sanchez tries Swedish wine, and you may change your mind and drink beer instead. That bad. uh, Chianti wine from Florence, Italy is amazing, especially paired with some Chianti beefsteak. Well, yeah, and you have the Brunello, the Montalcinos, and then you have the what's the other one that we like, the Barolo. But Barolo is again a little bit above your pay grade, right?
Shutting off the power.
Chateauneuf de Pape is from France.
Well, I like
That that's that's a Côte du Rhône.
I like that one.
Chateauneuf de Pape, and a good Bordeaux. I mean, a good Saint-Emilion Grand Cru. It's always welcome. Yeah. But then again, we usually default. I mean, what we have right now in the RV is a Marqués de Riscal Rioja and a Barón de Ley Rioja. So we have two Riojas here, just in case we need them. Young Dave, the Comet. You know what they called the plane used to train astronauts for weightlessness, don't you? Yeah, the Comet. And maybe we'll experience weightless. Let me tell you, sometimes when a semi truck passes you on the highway at 70 miles an hour, this does feel like the Comet. It goes like, woo! It's quite an adventure. I mean, it's not perfect. That's one thing. That's why I'm thinking if we install that sway bar and other things, it's gonna improve. But yeah, Oliver De Vries likes rosé all day, and I do like some rosés. Uh, Vaughan Jeffries. Hi, Robert. Enjoy your cooking on your new RV. We haven't cooked anything here yet, but soon, very soon. Like on the next trip, we're gonna do probably like a short Florida loop. We're going very soon. A little, we want to install a Truma Aqua going here, and we're gonna do like a week long Florida loop, and we're gonna cook some steaks and some picadillo and maybe go to some of the local, restaurants. With this rig now, we can park at a McDonald's or a Freddy's Steak Burgers whenever I go to like South Carolina, Georgia, I see all these cookouts. I don't know, cookouts seems good, so I've never tried it. I want to try cookouts, and I want to try Jack's in Alabama. I think it's Jack's or in Mississippi, something like that, or Cane's in I've tried Cane's once actually. Going to Orkney and Shetland in April. The Scots are all about whiskey. Distilleries are everywhere. What's your favorite Scottish whiskey? Do you have a favorite? Well, my go-to, like everyday whiskey, not every day, but every week whiskey. Johnny Walker Black. I mean, it goes down easily. It doesn't give me a hangover. It's good. I mean, we could go all the way to like Dalmore or something like Highland Park. I don't know. All the Glens, Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, Glenmorangie. Uh, but then you can really go overboard there. Go over one of those tall bridges fast, and you could go weightless on the downside. There you go. That'll be the real comment, right? Why isn't there a cannoli emoji? Cannoli. We have to come up with that one, right? Actually, we could have custom emojis for the members of the channel. I could. If you send me a picture of a cannoli, Sonia, I might be able to come up with a custom cannoli emoji. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. It's that beer. Oh, ooh. Alligator tastes just like chicken. It's like more like a chewy chicken. It's like a chewy chicken with a little bit of It's been a while since I had alligator. 4 minutes left. Oh, I see 2 minutes left now. It was a great live RV chat today. Thank you. Didn't that come and have a rhythmic world starting with a V? I love Cookout and Jack's. Yeah, we have to go to Zach's Bigs. Zach's Bigs is great. Bojangles is great. And Lewis and Clark is here. Bonjour, bonjour, mon ami. Comment ça va? I'm a winemaker. I got a bottle of muscadine wine for you if we ever meet. But it tends to be sweet. No, I know muscadine because that's all they have in Florida. But we'll have a good time with it. Sway bars, skid plates for the rear. I guess is the next. Muds on the Comet, and yeah, that's that water heater. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a few muds here, but hey, Red Jaguar, smash that like button. Everybody in the chat, what did you have for dinner tonight? We could call it the Gator too, but nah, not really. Bojangles sucks. Remy, I love Bojangles. What are you talking about? That hot sauce, man. Hey, how you been, Gord? Hey, Gord is here? It's been one of those days. So yeah, cannoli pick is on the way. All the cannoli emojis have been eating. Live the gong, bring the cannoli. Yeah, right? The best upgrade to your trend is rear Fox shocks. A huge improvement, better than Sumo Springs. Well, I look into that. I already ordered a Sumo Springs. Actually, I made a deal with E-Trailer, so we're gonna get Sumo. Let me see if they have a Fox shocks. I may still be able to change that. Well, everybody, I'm out of beer, and it's 7:01 p.m. So you know what that means. It's been great fun hanging out with you guys. Hey, Big Jim Slade from South Central Kansas. I want to go back to Kansas. It's a very underrated state, and it has in Lebanon, Kansas, is the center, the very center of the contiguous United States.
It's William Brody birthday in 2 days.
William Brody, where's Brody? I can't see him. But in any case, Brody. 2 days, woohoo! Happy early birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brody. Happy birthday to you. We should go overtime, but oh, check it out. Sonia just sent me a picture of a cannoli.
Let me see. Oh.
We gotta make that into a into a into an emoji. Oh man, we're having way too much fun here. Okay, one more. Louis Vin vlogs from Hialeah. You have to take a text from Hialeah, right? Say travels fun camping. Honda State Park, where are you? No, not quite in the Keys. We're just south of Miami. I hope he's not German. Early birthday. Is it bad omen for them? Oh, I didn't know that. Oops, different countries have all different like no, what's superstitions, right? It's all right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful Friday. It's actually it's the first live stream we do from the cockpit of Comet, and a wrist cannoli first on the chat. Pelicamp, North Carolina, maybe at some. I would love to if I find a suitable piece of land, Lewis and Clark in the North Carolina. Yeah, Now it's really riding in my RV. Yes, it is. And as they say, I'm gonna sing. Let me bring the microphone. I'm riding, riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yeah, I even have a place for my microphone. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Until the next one, thank you so much. And see you. Have a great weekend, by the way. And this Sunday is gonna be a short but good video. You know, short and sweet. See you on the next one. Have a great weekend, everybody.